When you think of agriculture, most of you think it's a poor man's way of elevating their life. But if I tell you agriculture is the backbone of every country's economy, that's why today I'll be spending whatever amount of hours I'll be spending in Machakos County learning more about Dorper farming, risk management, return on investment, and everything that it entails to farm Dorpers here in Kenya. So we are in Machakos County, a place called Kantafu at Amagoh Farm. This is where we're gonna be learning more about Dorper farming, whatever it takes and how much it takes to start such an incredible way of farming. So come with me, we get to learn more about Dorper farming and how you there with small amount of money you have in your pocket, you can start this farming. Come with me. As I told you guys, we are in Machakos County and I'm joined by...
My name is Ben from Amagoh Dorper, and welcome to our farm, traveler.
Thank you so much thank you so much for having me here.
Yes.
This is an amazing farm. What I'm seeing here, it's an incredible amount of work that you have been doing here. So I really want to know, you have introduced yourself, your name is Ben, and how did you start your Dorper farming? Was it something that you have always wanted to do, or you just found yourself doing it?
No, farming in general, and especially with animals, has been something that has been very close to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I picked up from my parents.
Okay.
And I must say we started with a cattle farm.
Cattle first.
And then I fell in love, that's the word, with the Dorpers.
The Dorpers.
That was in the year 2011.
Oof, okay.
That was the first time I decided to purchase 5 Dorpers, ewes, and 1 ram.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we started our journey back in 2011. Yes.
And how has the journey been since you started with the few 4 ewes and 1 ram, yeah?
Yeah, 5 ewes and 1 ram. The journey has been fantastic. Fantastic if I put everything into perspective. It's been having its own ups and downs, but mostly I must say it was more of ups.
More ups.
Yes, we've learned a lot and we keep learning. We are students of these animals and students of the Dorper in general.
So, to give it a context, we are talking about Dorpers.
Yes.
People would want to know, especially myself, where the Dorpers come from, or are they a breed of a certain sheep and then they are bred together so that you can have a Dorper? Just give it a general history of the Dorpers themselves.
The Dorpers themselves are a breed by itself.
Okay.
And it came across from South Africa.
Okay.
Back in the 1930s, they were trying to, try a few things. And one of them was to cross the Dorset horned ram from England with the black-headed Persian, which you find a lot in the northeastern Ethiopia side of the world. And during that crossing, that's what created what we call the Dorper. Just as the name suggests, D-O-R, Do comes from the Dorset horned ram, and Pa from the Persian. And primarily, till to date, it was built and made for mutton or lamb. Yes. So it is a meat breed in general.
It's a meat breed.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So, and since you said it's a meat breed, how many months do you estimate, or do you grow your rams? Because I think those are the ones that are basically for meat, so that they can mature and you can get a fully well-developed carcass for selling.
We grow ours up to 6 months. Once they get to 6 months, we are looking at weights between 40 and 50 kgs. That's lightweight, and that's perfect for what our clients want and what we desire to put out in the market, because that's still what we refer to as lamb, which still retains its nice taste, very good flavor, not hard meat, yeah, and very well marbled.
Wow. Guys, we have been given a little bit of an insight about the farm, about the Dorpers. Right now, we're gonna be proceeding, to the farm itself to get to see the Dorpers themselves and to learn how they breed, how they are fed, how they are maintained so that they can have that final sweet. Yes. So guys, as you can see, we have decided to change positions and change, the plan. Now we are going with her. She can introduce herself as we continue.
Ataangusha tena. Shoo!
It's recording actually.
Yes, najua tu.
Yeah.
But that's part of the fun. Hi, my name is Maria and I'm from Amagoh Farm. And we are glad to have Sam around, just to take him around to show him what we do. We are both a breeder farm as well as a commercial farm. Commercial farm meaning that we grow meat animals.
Meat animals.
Yes.
And there is one thing that has been, there is a question that I've been having in my mind to ask. Why did you guys choose Dorpers in specific? Is there a certain reason?
Okay, one of the reasons is that where we are, Dorpers really do well.
Okay.
Yeah. In comparison to, instead of having like something like a merino sheep, which would need to be sheared. The good thing about Dorpers is that they are hair animals. So hair animals means that they can shed on their own, and they are bred for that purpose.
For that purpose.
Yes.
Does that mean that they have low maintenance?
I can say yes, they have low maintenance. Yeah, because you don't need to shear them. And for us, it's not. And with the kind of weather that we have, we don't need to shear them. Yeah. So.
You said, especially when you talk about you don't need to shear them, and does also location matters when you're farming Dorpers? Because right now we're in Machakos, right?
Yes.
And Machakos is known to be, semi-arid.
Yes.
And I read somewhere that they do well in semi-arid areas.
Yes.
Was that also a factor that you looked into when you're choosing to farm Dorpers?
That was a factor, but the other thing about the Dorpers, they do well anywhere.
Anywhere,
yeah,
okay.
They adapt well anywhere.
Okay.
So apart from being in a semi-arid area, then
It's okay.
yeah, apart from being in a semi-arid area, they still do well in other locations, cold locations, hot locations. So they do well in any place.
In any place.
Yeah. Then the other thing is that we also breed them so that they're this docile. They're
friendly.
Very, very friendly.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have a friendly animal, it's easier to handle them.
It's easier to handle.
Yeah, it's easier to handle them.
Yeah, for someone who has never heard about Dorpers, is there one unique character or something special about them that when it is mentioned, they will be like, oh yes, I know about that?
Well, one thing is their growth rate. They grow very, very fast.
Very fast.
Yeah, and they have really, really good meat. Yeah, that's the other thing about them. Yeah.
Is it the one that is used maybe whenever we're eating biryani? Is the one
mutton biryani?
Mutton biryani.
You can use these guys.
You can use these guys.
Yeah, and the good thing about them, if you take care of them, then you'll get them at a very young age to
the meat side. We're talking about how special they are docile, they're very friendly.
Yeah. You
And the
breed for
growth rate.
docility. Yeah.
And the growth rate is very high.
The growth rate is really good. What we breed for is growth rate. Because what you're looking for is animals who grow quickly and they can go to market quickly.
To market.
Yeah,
Very
because remember, in as much as we are farmers, we're also business people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing that people forget.
That's one thing that they forget. They just think that you're just farming them for docility and to stay with them in the farm.
They are good pets. There are people who keep them as their natural lawnmowers. But we keep them for the business aspect of them.
The business aspect of it.
But the other thing is we also love animals. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're taking care of animals that you love. You're also enjoying what you're doing on a daily basis.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about, rearing them and keeping them, how much capital does one need, to start the business or to start, bringing them up?
Okay. The first thing that you will need is to understand, are you just buying them for them to be pets, or are you going into this as a business? Yeah, as a business, then you need to invest. Yeah, as in a serious investment. Yeah, because you will do animals for one, the structures for two, their fees for three. You will need the manpower. Yeah, so all of that comes in as an investment. Yeah. So it depends on how big you would like to go, yeah, or if you would just like to steadily grow from a small flock into a big farm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that will now dictate how much of the investment that you will put in.
You'll put in.
Yeah.
So also it will depend on how well prepared you are to start the business itself. Because because now you're trying to look in the business aspect of farming the animals. And when you talk about the business aspect of the animals, do they have high return on investment by the end of the day? They
do. They have a good return on investment, but it is not like you buy them today, tomorrow you've made your money. This is a long-term play. Yeah. So at least know that even as you start, there's a point where you first have to grow your flock, and then even as you're growing your flock, you're still selling something. Yeah, the small amount of animals that you're selling are not giving you a return. Yeah, but at least a return on investment should take about 3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So that is the amount of time that so that you can start getting now the real final sweet of the investment that you take. 3 years. That is a lot of work that you'll have put in. You'll have put in, but remember, once your ewes give birth, yeah, you've raised your lamb to the point where it's able to get to the meat market. Yeah, you're able to sell something at that point in time. But whatever you're selling is not something that will give you a return on everything. Okay.
It's giving you an income already. Yeah, it's giving you an income, but it will take you time until you, as in, recoup everything that you put into that business.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is a long-term play.
A long-term play.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That is what I'd tell somebody to be patient.
Be patient.
Yeah. Don't be in a hurry, because once you're in a hurry, then you start to get frustrated and disillusioned about doing this as a business. So understand that bit, and then now go from that point.
That point.
Yes.
Wow. And now you are in this aspect of whereby, yes, you want to get the return on investment.
Yes.
How is their fertility rate, and how many young ones can you give maybe per year? Okay. The fertility is really good. Okay. Yeah, they are also what are called off-season breeders. Off-season breeders. Yeah, so you can breed them at any point in time. Yeah, any point in the year. Yeah, the thing that you need to make sure is that you're feeding them well. Okay. Yeah, because remember that you is your factory. Yeah, she's the one who will produce. But if you take care of her well. Of her well. Yeah, the Dorpers are known to do single, they can do
twins, and they can do triplets.
So if you feed them well and you take good care of them, by the end of 2 years or 3 years, you'll start now seeing your flock growing and seeing, the fruits of the work that you're putting in.
Yeah, because in 2 years she should have lambed for you 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, just meaning that her cycle, as in her production cycle, is about 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah.
Guys, you had, so it can give you 3 young ones by the end of 2 years.
2 years.
Now I'm starting to think otherwise now.
Come join us. Come.
Now I'm starting to think maybe by the end of the day, maybe I'll, gather all the resources and money and start, I will start my farming somewhere in the village and start rearing the animals.
Yeah.
Wow. And how many times do you feed them per day, or what do they feed on? Or when you talk about now the feeding process.
Okay. When it comes to feeding, different people do different things. What we do here is we are on intensive feeding, where they are zero grazed, and then we have others who are on semi-intensive. So they go out grazing and then they come back and just supplement them. Yeah. So when yes, they will eat grass. Yeah, but you also need to understand what the grasses around you, especially if you're on open grazing. Yeah, you need to understand what your grasses have. Yeah, and what they don't have. Make sure that you supplement to the animals.
To the animals.
Yeah, because you're trying to make sure that they're in the best of health. Yeah, and when they're in the best of health, they produce the best. Yeah,
right.
Not a lot, but they produce the best.
The best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since you touched about producing the best, how do you manage to control breeding and also inbreeding with the flock that you have?
One of the greatest tools is record keeping.
Record keeping.
Yeah. Just understanding that if you notice that
they have tags.
Every animal has a tag, and that tag number tells us exactly who that animal is. Yeah. Who they're related to. Yeah. So when it comes to breeding, I'm able to know which lot of ewes I'm going to breed to a specific ram, and looking at some of the characteristics of that ram, there are things in him that I want his progeny, his lambs to have. Yeah, and that is carried now through the ewes. So that is how we plan them for breeding. When it comes to inbreeding, because we know which ewe was bred to which ram, and what the progeny or the progeny are, yeah, who the young ones are, who they belong to. Then we are able to avoid the issue of inbreeding. Yeah.
And okay, when it comes to breeding, do you technically check on the genetics or the genetic phenotype of the ram that you have, so that now you can manage to produce the best of lambs? Yeah,
for us the phenotype matters. Yeah, because it's one of the guidelines. Yeah, in showing us what to expect from their animals. Yeah, we're not yet at that point of genomic, that genetic kind of breeding, so that we know that what he has in genetics. So ours is just mainly by looks. Now that phenotype.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay, is there a specific thing that you look in a male Dorper sheep that tells you that this is a good male to breed?
Yeah, there are a couple of things that we look out for in the rams. Yeah, one of the things that we look out for is his structure. Yeah? Is he?
Oh, okay. Continue.
Is he put together? As in structurally. That's hard to say.
It's okay.
Is his length fine? Yeah. If we look at his hindquarters, yeah. If we look at his muscle depth, if we look at his face, yeah. The nozzle. And the nozzle, the muzzle, yeah. Does he have like a Roman nose? Does he look very muscular? Yeah, that muscular face. Those are things that we really look
technically
at.
Look.
Yeah. Okay. How he looks, his length, yeah, his As in, is he
The back structure.
the back structure, the legs? Yeah. When it comes to the face, we really need a ram to be as muscular as looking as possible. Yeah, because that shows up in his lambs. Yeah? And some of those things show up in terms of the growth rate that you get from the lambs. So if you have a lamb being born from 3.5 kilos, 4 kilos, then you know that lamb is going to grow really fast. Yeah.
And produce the best quality of, the meat. Yes. And technically, there is also someone told me that sometimes some farmers check, how well the scrotal circumference, how well structured is. Please, can you tell me more about that?
Okay. When it comes to scrotal circumference, it will tell you about the fertility of the ram. If it is the scrotal circumference, yeah. If it's small, then his viability is lower. But if it's nicely formed, and they should be balanced.
Okay.
Yeah, balanced, not hanging below the knees.
The knees, okay.
Yeah, above
the knees.
Yeah, and at least well formed.
So that's what makes a good breeding ram.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right.
The thing that you really need to look for.
Is
then even he's walking. Yeah. How is he on his feet? Yeah. Then you need to also check on his bite.
His bite.
Yeah? Does he have a normal bite? Does he have an overbite? If he has an overbite, then that is not something that you want to breed into your
use.
To have a proper bite.
Wow, this is technically something that I didn't know about. Wow, it needs a lot of understanding to get to understand about Dorper farming and farming in general.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So what are some of the things that people underestimate about Dorper farming or maybe farming in general?
There are many things people underestimate. Yeah, we underestimate the land size that we require.
Yes,
for their feeding. Yeah, we underestimate and say because it's green that if they just feed on grass, they're fine. Yeah, they underestimate the kind of housing that they
need.
Yeah, sometimes you just you either go overboard or underboard. Yeah, there's so many smaller aspects in terms of Dorper farming that you really have to look at to make it successful. You don't have to spend too much, but you have to spend the right amount for the right things. Yeah, don't overspend on housing and underspend on genetics.
Wow.
Yeah, because housing doesn't provide you an income. Yeah, that's a capital expense. Yeah, but if you spend on the thing that produces for you, like this fellow's biting my shirt. Yeah, if you spend on them because they reproduce, the reproduction is what makes you the money.
The money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So take your time, spend on these animals.
On these animals.
Understand what they eat. Understand how to make sure that they're comfortable. Understand their diseases. Yeah. Understand how to take care of them. And then
So you talked about one specific thing that people underestimate is the amount of land that you need to grow your flock to however you want. Yes. So let us give it the minimum or the maximum amount of land that you need to have so that you can say this is enough for me to breed a good flock of Dorpers. Okay.
I'll look at the Kenyan context. There are people who want to be farmers, but they're living on maybe less than half an acre. Yeah, and they want to take that space or a quarter acre and have animals there. That would be an ideal spot for them to feed lot. Yeah, get animals, grow them out and sell them.
Them.
For that area, when it comes to feedlotting, you can do about 800.
800 square meters, or
No, 800 head.
or 800 heads,
on a
or
quarter.
on a quarter.
Yeah, but this is you feedlotting them. Now, when it comes to let's say you starting to breed, breed and produce your own animals, that space will reduce the number of animals that you're able to keep. Yeah, but it will require you to grow your feed elsewhere. So that means you leasing land outside so that you can grow your feed and feed your animals.
Feeding your animals.
Yeah. We don't have there are not that many people who will have ranches, where they can go and just open graze these animals. Yeah, for us, if you look at where we are based, even being in Machakos, the number of people who are moving in and building around the area now reduces the space
to use to grow the flock.
Yeah, to grow the flock or free range them. So now that means that we have to start producing our own fodder. Yeah, so we started producing our own fodder. And one of the key reasons we did that was because of going through the drought. Yeah, and knowing that if you're not prepared, then you'll
definitely lose.
Yeah, you lose and you spend a lot more.
A lot of money.
So it's one thing that you really need to be well prepared.
All right.
Yeah, for this animal. So that's why we started to grow our own.
Your own fodder.
Yeah.
So. On the healthy aspect of the animals, how do you make sure that you maintain high level of health with the Dorpers?
Okay. One of the key things to always ensure is have a clean environment. Yeah. Other thing is have your vaccination schedule. Yeah, and you do that by working with a vet. With a vet,
of course. You may not know the the health side of it. You need to work with people. You need to incorporate other people.
Yeah, work with a vet and come up with a proper vaccination schedule. Yeah, understand your animal. Yeah, understand your seasons. Yeah, because there are some seasons where you have certain diseases cropping up, and other seasons other diseases
are cropping. Okay.
Yeah. One thing is health-wise cleanliness for the animals.
For the animals, yes.
Yeah, clean feeding, clean
troughs,
drinking water. Yeah, if you can't drink water from the trough that they're drinking from, don't expect them to drink the same water.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are some of the diseases that affect Dorpers?
One, we're going into the cold season, so pneumonia will be one of the diseases that will affect them.
Okay.
Because of the cold. Yeah, and it comes about vaccinate them against that, and also just make sure that the space that they're living in is clean and well ventilated.
Yes.
Yeah. Two, clostridial diseases. So we vaccinate for clostridial diseases. Yeah. That is something that they have in them, but we vaccinate to make sure that they're okay. Yeah, and that one we do along with our breeding program. Yeah. Other things is things like blue tongue. You have which is you can vaccinate against. Off is something that really bothers the lambs.
The lambs.
And it comes around the mouth.
So
you get lesions and that kind of a thing. Yeah. So just once if you have it, then just make sure that your lambs are taken care of, because that will be one of the things that will kill your lambs. Yeah. Then the other things which are pest or tick driven is something like heart water.
Heart water, okay.
Yeah, caused by ticks. And that better prevention is just making sure that you spray your animals, as in with either spraying or using a pour on.
Yeah. So how many times do someone need to vaccinate their Dorpers or the animals that they have in their farms to maintain high level of health?
Vaccination, that one is working together with your
vet.
Also finding out what some of these diseases. But the Clostridial is a worldwide thing, so that one you just can't avoid. But we use it according to our breeding cycles.
All right.
The others are now mainly because if it's something that is already on your farm, then you vaccinate again.
You vaccinate.
Yeah. If it's not on your farm, then yeah.
All right. Here we see the babies. This is the lactating moms. They are here.
Yes. One thing you'll notice about the lactating mom, she might be a little bit small.
Small.
As in she's gotten small, but she gets small because she's feeding for her and
the baby.
The baby will take out.
A lot of will suckle so many times per day.
Yeah.
So what do you feed your lactating moms? Because I see you have sectioned and do I say segregated?
Segmented.
You're segmented and put different kind of Dorpers in their sections. So what do you feed on the lactating moms?
Okay, for the lactating moms, because we understand that that she needs to still feed the baby, we make sure that we give her a concentrate which is high in energy and high in protein. The extra protein that we also get for her will be from sweet potato vines.
Wow.
We get it from Lucerne. And then we'll give her some hay.
Some hay.
Yeah, which is at least help her in ruminating. Yeah, so that she has all of that available. Then the other thing is we always ensure that they have clean fresh water.
Clean fresh water.
Yeah.
And there is one unique thing about Lucerne. And someone told me it's so palatable. And it's like a sativa. So please, can you talk about that? Because I've been wanting to know more about, the sativaness, or is that a word? Okay, sativaness in the Lucerne.
In Swahili they say ni bangia kondo.
Oh, okay.
Ni bangia kondo, but they love it. It's very palatable and it's very high in protein.
In protein, wow.
Yeah, so that's what really helps them. So one of the things that we'll feed to the lambs will be a creep feed, and then on the side we'll also give them the Lucerne.
The Lucerne.
Yeah. So
right.
That, they can feed on it. Yeah. And then at least from there now you start to see them start to grow quickly. And the way that we make sure that the lambs are able to get their feed and it's not taken up by the moms is by having a creep gate. Yeah. And this creep gate allows
only the young ones.
Yeah. It
allows
the lambs to go in, but not the mothers.
The mothers.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the clip gate.
Yeah, this is the clip gate. So it allows for the lambs to go in and come out as they wish, and then have as much as they'd like to eat.
Okay.
So their feed is there, yeah, and we don't measure it out for them. It's ad lib.
Okay.
Yeah? So they have their Lucerne ad lib. We have their creep concentrate ad lib. Yeah.
So
and the reason we do that for especially the
young ones,
concentrate, is because we want them to eat
as much as they want.
If you come and you measure it out for them, they come and they finish it, and then it takes a long time before you come and put some more for them. They'll engorge.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll overstuff themselves.
Yes.
The likelihood of them being damaged from that is pretty high. Yeah. So we just allow them to get in and out, have whatever they want, and then, yeah.
Wow.
So they choose for themselves whether they're going to have the creep, or they're going to have the Lucerne.
The Lucerne.
Yeah.
So they have, at least we can say the advantage. They have their own food, and also they suck out their moms.
Yes. The mother's milk will always be the
best,
the cheapest. Remember, I'm a business person. Will always be the cheapest form of feeding a lamb.
A lamb.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Guys, I hope you're learning more about Dorper farming from our amazing farmer here. Right now, we want to know more about, before we talk about the challenges that you face as a farmer, what are some other things that maybe I may have not asked you will want me and my audience to know?
When it comes to especially the meat business.
Oh yeah, the meat business. Okay.
You really have to understand what you put into your animal.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can feed them as much, or you can say that feeding them on grazing is the cheapest option, but it will lose you money when you go to slaughtering.
To the slaughterhouse.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So do you have a certain a specific slaughterhouses that you take your rams to be slaughtered, or you just sell to whoever comes to the farm?
One, as we're building up to now going completely commercial, we're currently just selling to individuals.
Individuals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a couple of slaughterhouses which are close to us.
Close by, yes.
Yes. So that we do the halal.
Halal way. Okay.
Yeah, the
yes.
halal way.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a butchery that we work with that now will cut
the chops and so
that it is freezer friendly. Yeah, so all you need to do is just pull it out of the freezer
and cook.
So whether you're going to be doing it for your evening meal or you're going to be doing it for your barbecue, you have something just ready set.
So for you talked about now halal and barbecue and cooking.
Yeah.
So which is your best way of cooking your meat? Choma.
Real.
Choma will always win the game.
Choma, kachumbari, kapilifiri. That will always carry the day.
Carries the day.
Because the meat is so tender, so juicy. It just melts in your mouth.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And the beauty is you know that you gave it all your love, all your best in taking care of it. For you to enjoy it at your plate, nothing beats that.
Nothing beats that.
Yeah.
So would you mind giving us maybe like an estimate of how much maybe a grown well-fed carcass costs when you're going out to sell it out?
Okay. Market will buy from you at about 700 to 750. Yeah.
Per kg.
Per kg carcass weight. Yeah. If we do the cuts for ourselves, then
we raise the price.
Yeah, because at least we've done a bit more of value addition to it. Yeah.
Right. Guys, I hope you're learning more about the business aspect of Dorper farming and whatever you're supposed to put in, so that you can yield high returns. So what are some of the risk management that you take in your farm so that to yield more and more and more and to grow your flock?
Okay, one of the things in terms of risk management, feed.
Yeah.
Feed security needs to always be mitigated because it's not a hope and a prayer for you to do this commercially. Yeah. You really have to plan yourself. You really have to understand. You need to understand the weather. And the weather patterns and how things are changing. Yeah. So you adjust accordingly. Yeah.
So weather has been biggest challenge when you are growing your flock.
It has been because you find that it's not traditionally for us, and especially in Machakos, our rains would start round about Easter, and would be going off and ending round about now. Yeah, this year the rains started in February.
Very early.
Yeah, started very early. Yeah, that is a change from
for the farmer. Yes.
Yeah, when you have periods of extended
drought.
These the only thing that you can blame is just yourself for not planning in advance. Yeah. So one of those that is one of the things to mitigate against. The other thing is mitigating against diseases, because we are a teaching farm. When people come over, because you don't know which place they've been to. The chances of them bringing diseases over recover via footwear.
Via footwears,
So
yes.
is one of those things that we really look at and check on our biosecurity.
All right.
The other thing is even when these guys, I know you're seeing the cows.
Yeah, the cows are just passing by.
So if as in where they go grazing, yeah, because we do not know how
the grazing land is well. You know, you never know, anything can just be out there.
Yeah, plus what the neighbors do and that kind of a thing. Then we make sure that we take care of their
The
dipping, the deworming, the vaccination. We make sure that we take care of
We take care of them.
Yeah.
Wow. So you mentioned that you are a teaching farm.
Yes.
Okay. So I would want you to, you know, I to know more about the teaching aspects of the farm.
Okay. When it comes to teaching, we like to prepare farmers.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're interested in doing this as a business, yeah, the do's and don'ts. Yeah. What to expect so that you're not
Caught off guard, maybe.
not even being caught off guard, being
Well prepared.
disillusioned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That these things give birth twice a year. It takes 8 months for a cycle. So twice a year is if they do give birth twice a year, means that one of the breeding seasons happened the previous year.
The previous year.
Yeah, and then you can get the 2 births in that 1 year.
In that year.
Yes.
Right.
So understanding that, understanding how feeding
Works.
works, understanding your land size, your carrying capacity. Yeah, because if you're like on 300 acres, yeah, you can hold more animals.
More animals.
Yeah, in comparison to somebody who's on a
quarter acre, yeah.
and is leasing 10 acres of land.
Plan to grow the feeds.
Yeah, to grow the feed. That whole cost of understanding how long does it take to establish, yeah, so that you just don't go and buy animals, yeah, and bring them onto your farm
Without
and
a proper plan.
Without a proper plan, they
Yeah.
have nothing to eat. Then what happens?
What
next?
happened next?
Yeah, it's either they are feeding from your pocket. Yeah, because of not having that plan in place. The other thing is we also offer classes for the herdsmen.
The herdsmen.
Yeah, as well as farm managers. Yeah, and farm owners who want to, you know, that one of have that hands-on experience.
Yes.
Yes, of taking care of this lamb, of feeding this lamb, of looking at a breeding plan in depth.
In depth.
Yeah, so that we go from A to Z.
To Z.
Yeah, so if I tell you that I started this plan at this point in time, this is when I'm expecting my lambs to
be born.
used to be lambing down. Yeah, by this point in time, I expect these lambs to be at this number of kilos. Yeah, if they're under, then there's something that is wrong with my management.
Your management.
Yeah, that I have to fix it.
So this is not like the kind of job whereby you'll be like, oh, I have a brother or a sister who is at home doing nothing. I'll bring them and take care of my flock. So you need to have the technical know-how of how they are taken care of.
It's good to know how they're taken care of, because this is the part of your business that makes you the money. Yeah, it's like telling somebody that, hey, look, I have XYZ business that sells XYZ product, but I'm delegating that XYZ product to somebody who doesn't understand what they're doing, and you've put in your money, your hard-earned cash into it, and you just delegate and say that, yeah, just because you are at home, yeah, you take care of my money. It doesn't work.
That's not the business that you will want to work with, or the mood of, you know, business you want to work with.
No. You need to understand the small things that make the bigger picture.
The bigger picture.
Yeah.
Not the bigger picture that may, you know, you'll not find yourself, you know, ruining your whole flock or going down because of the small things when you're just checking on the bigger things.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Understand your business as a whole.
As a whole.
Yeah.
All right.
But, when I tell you that if when we come to doing the weights, yeah, and I see that there's we are not where we're supposed to be, then there's something amiss along the way.
Along the way.
And you need to fix it. If I don't fix it, then what does that mean down the road? That means down the road, then it means that I need to keep the animal for longer.
Yeah.
And if I keep it for longer, that means me spending more money on it.
All right.
While I would have sorted that issue out and gotten that animal out.
Okay. So guys, we're back with Ben, and Ben is gonna be telling us or taking us through some of the challenges that as a farmer you experience when you're trying to run a successful Dorper farming here in Kenya. Welcome back, Ben.
Thank you, Trevor. Thanks for taking the time. Now, when it comes to challenges, there are many, and I'll just highlight a few of them. One is on the climatical changes, where you find that the rains now come at different times than they used to, and sometimes they don't show up at all. So that puts a very big strain, especially on the feed. The other challenge we have right now is the costs of feed for the ones that you're going to buy, things like grain and hay. Now the prices keep on fluctuating, and especially also for the supplements that sometimes you have to source out of Kenya. So those ones you'll find, like now we have what we are referring to as a war surcharge. Because the costs have gone up, and they are all attributing it to the war. So those are some of the challenges. The other one is on competence. In terms of your management, your team. You'll find that this will cost you down the road if you have a team that is not competent enough. This will actually stifle your growth because you can't go. It's very hard for you to grow beyond your competencies. Yes, and I think the other one is about security. I think you've been seeing it all around the country, especially during the so-called high seasons. When we have the Eid, when we have the Christmas, we have the Easter, theft of livestock is very high. So security is also another one, where now farmers have really got to invest in securing the premises. Yes, and ensuring that you secure your investment. Yes.
Have you had that a time frame whereby maybe you experienced whereby there was, or have you had theft in your farm?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. There was a time when it was more of internal, and the last one where we lost a few cattle. It was, I would want to attribute it to, the normal livestock theft that happened. Yes.
How did that affect you as a farmer? Did you think of, am I just, keeping this flock just for other people to come and take? Or, okay, it has happened. I think that it's just something that just happened and we continue with life.
Just like many other hiccups that come along the way, it happens when you least expect it. So it's a shock to you, it's a shock to the business. You had not, prepared, you had not accounted for that kind of loss. But what's important is how quickly you can be able to dust yourselves and move on. And try to also see, can you be able to deter such an occurrence again. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So, I have gone around your farm, have seen, you are doing good, you're doing amazing work, and from my, where I stand from my perspective, I can say you are running a successful, Dorper farm.
That is true, but what is important to note is it's not a one-man job.
Of course, yeah.
This credit goes to the team. Here they call me the chief herdsman. So I try to run that part of my role seriously. But we work as a team, we plan as a team, and we execute as a team. So we thank God for this far that we've gone.
All right.
Yes.
So if there is someone out there who would wish, to start this farming, would you advise them to begin, or just be like, okay, would you advise them to, you know, the young people who are coming up, they really see that there's no job, blah 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 blah, would you advise them to start like such a Dorper farming, no matter how small they are?
Yes, and yes, from the point of, you know, a journey starts with a single step. Don't despise humble beginnings. And most importantly, research, benchmark, try to learn as much as possible about that particular business you want to get into. And in this case, if it's Dorper farming, visit some of the established Dorper farms around the country, see what they're doing. Also understand it from a business point of view. Run it as a business. I think that's what's important.
That's
so
the most
structures will be important for you,
right,
even as you start. Yes.
All right, so if people would want to, you know, come and see, come interact with you, where can they reach you?
They can reach us on 0702 8494 00. That, of course, for the international viewers outside there, that is +254 702 8494 00. That is through a call or through WhatsApp. Please let us know. Our farm visit days are on Tuesdays and Saturdays on appointment. Yeah. So please call or WhatsApp for an appointment. You will be given an appointment and a time slot to which you will be more than welcomed when you visit us.
Right.
Yeah.
So guys, remind them we are in Machakos County.
Yes, we're in Machakos County at a place called Kantafu, which is in the sub-county of Matungulu, and the farm name is Amagoh Farm.
Amagoh Farm.
Karibu sana.
Santi.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes.
It's been an amazing day. I have learned a lot.
Karibu sana.
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
So guys, you know, spending the amount of time that I've spent in Amagoh Farm has changed my perspective about farming. For me, yes, I grew up in the village and, you know, farming on a small scale. But right now, seeing it on a large scale has changed my perspective on how farming is done, how animals are reared, how they're bred, risk management, and, you know, return on investment. So if you want to learn about Dorper farming, you can reach me out. I will connect you to, you know, Mr. Ben, and he will make sure that, you know, you get the end product and also you get to learn. So remember to subscribe and like and share the video. So see you on the next episode. Ciao, ciao.